disciple. Hari Om. My humble salutations to the lotus feet of Swami Chinmayanand. I, Rekha Lodaya, feel honored to speak about Swami Chinmayanand on his Samadhi Day, which falls on 3rd of August. The birth of a Mahatma is the beginning of his divine work. Swami Chinmayanand founded the Chinmaya mission in 1953. The motto of this mission is to give maximum happiness to the maximum people for the maximum of time. Swamiji showered the love and compassion ever on entire mankind. The way he was inspired by the river Ganga and imparted Jnana of Ganga to the world through his witty yet knowledgeable satsang. Let's revise a few of them here with you all. Once, when Chinmaya Swamiji was young, he went and sat on the mighty and the roaring Ganga at Uttarkashi, on the banks of the river Ganga at Uttarkashi. When he saw the water flowing right from Gomukh, means the origin of Ganga, from there and going through the Himalayas and the plains and coming rapidly from its origin Gomukh, engulfing the entire mountain path and coming down to, and even going through the huge Himalayas and coming down to the plains and Rishikesh. Seeing all this, he was very much inspired, and then suddenly he heard a voice. Son, don't you know me? Don't you see me? Sorry. Born in the Himalayas, I rushed down from the plains, taking with me all the life and both life and nourishment. Fulfillment of any possession, what it consists of sharing with others. Here, his divine inner conscience told him, inspired him, that what knowledge I have got from my master, I must share it with the world. And this is how he decided to not to confine the wealth of knowledge that he had learned from his master, but to give it to the world. That is the one incident. And the other incident which has inspired me a lot is about Sikh Bali. Swamiji had camps. He had kept camps for the campers. There he used to do satsang and everything. So after the camps were over, few of the campers, they wanted to stay with Swamiji for more days. And some campers, they wanted to go for sightseeing to McLeodganj and Dharamshala. They went and asked permission from Swamiji, but Swamiji was not willing to give them. But after that, they begged, they persuaded, they told, please Swamiji, please allow us to go. At that time, unwillingly, Swamiji allowed them to go. After they left for the sightseeing, Swamiji again started telling the others, those who have not gone, to them, his incidents of his Gurukul lays under Swami Tapovanji Maharaj. After some time, suddenly Swamiji's face became pale and blue, and he stopped talking and closed his eyes and just took a rest on his armchair. Everyone got worried. What happened? What happened all of a sudden to Swamiji? Then there was a doctor called Dr. Shama Maitre. She went and bought insulin injection and she wanted to put that, she just injected Swamiji. But Swamiji got up and he told that, what he said, Gurudev opened and smiled and said, I am scared, isn't it? Don't worry, I am fine. So this all was happening after a few hours. The campers who had been for sightseeing, they came back and just fell on the feet of Swamiji, and they begged that Swamiji, you didn't want us to go, but still we went, and we were about to have an accident, head-on collision with another bus. But because of your blessings, we are saved. Swamiji just looked him and with a loving smile, just gave a smile, that's all. Then later on, these passengers came to know that when they were going to have an accident, at that time, Guruji he had taken, he was not feeling well. He had become pale and everything, and people were worried. So that was the time, that time we understood that what accident was going to happen to them was taken up by Swamiji himself. So he had averted the accident. That is what. So, and one more incident is about Swamiji when he was in Zurich, Switzerland. He had an attack and he was admitted to Berchel Burner Clinic. He was admitted over there for his treatment. One lady called Erika Polis, she was very much thrilled with the unique speech what Swamiji used to give as satsang and all. She was a follower of Swamiji, and whenever she had time, she used to come and give company to Swamiji in the clinic. One day, as it was time for now, he was recovering, Swamiji was recovering, and it was time for him to leave. So before that, he told, let me check my mails. At that time, post only mails used to come. So as he was going on checking the mail, up on the top was the bill of the clinic. Swamiji opened the bill and saw, and his eyes wide open. Who's going to pay? Who's going to pay the bill? And then Erika was wondering what happened, what shall we do? Because even she wanted to help Swamiji, and she was just thinking, from where shall I go and take the funds? From whom to ask, the church or the welfare organization, whom to ask? Suddenly Swamiji just opened, here it is. Erika was surprised, what happened? Swamiji gave the letter to Erika, and when she read, it was from his devotee, two businessmen from Hong Kong. They came to know about Swamiji's illness, and they told that all the expenses they are going to bear. They will bear all the expenses, and they sent a check also with the letter. The same amount of the bill was written in that check. Now, Erika was, even when she read, she was also surprised. She told, now we are satisfied, no, Swamiji? Then he's telling, I was not worried only from first. I know, I'm sure, I have faith in God. And I'm very happy that why I have come to this world, that God is very happy with me, that I am doing what He wants me to do in this world. He just told, Hari Om, that's all. So that is what, we should have faith in God. So these small incidents it has really touched my heart, that we should have faith in God. That's all. That's all. Acha. Pujya Gurudev, who is installed in our hearts, will become more and more radiant. May His grace flow through us. So I thank the madam who gave me the opportunity to talk on Samadhi Day, and because of it I came across so many incidents which I didn't know at all. Once when we go through the books, we just